Welcome back to Tea and Tweeze. This is episode 12. It's been about a month and my voice is still gone. So it's not like the best to be recording, but yeah, welcome. I have a really special guest today and she's really special because she takes care of my baby. So she's like the most important. I have Amanda here. She owns Alford's Angels. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. I don't know why I had just thought of it because we do work together and stuff like giveaways and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I think what it was is when I came in like last week or whenever that was to talk about like our box giveaway. Yeah. We just like kept talking and talking. I'm like, oh my God, this is fun.
Yeah, I think we could have talked forever. And we only had like a little small window and we talked about so much in that little window. Is that good?
Okay. Yeah, no, you can move it. You're good.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have lots to talk about. So.
I know. I have like really, really fun questions.
Did the winner ever come pick up the box?
Yeah, she did.
It was so funny when
Debbie.
You posted it, Debbie. I did it was a Mother Like No Other retreat. With New Era Cat Foundation, and Debbie was there. So when I seen that she won, I was like, oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, she was really nice. It was like a couple weeks, so I ended up texting her like, hey, you gonna come in?
With the boxes.
Everyone's asking me for this puffer and the jeans. Yeah. But yeah, she came in. So Amanda owns with her husband Alford's Angels. It's a dog grooming and boarding. Do you still do boarding?
We do boarding for our clients.
For your clients. Boarding place on Kenmore Avenue. Is it North Buffalo or Kenmore?
It's in Buffalo. Yeah, it's in Kenmore. So we're like right in the heart of Kenmore. But also considered Buffalo, right by Tonawanda. So
right.
It's really central in
Big
Buffalo.
Blue building with awesome paintings on it and everything like that. So I first met Amanda years ago when I lived over there. And, you know, Carly, everybody knows, is my baby and just means the most to me. So it was really hard to find somewhere. I used to groom dogs.
Yeah, you told me.
But, you know, the shoemaker's son has no shoes. I'm like, I don't want to do this. So, and I also don't have time. So, yeah, I had to find somewhere to groom, you know, my baby, and I was looking for the best place. And I knew that, you know, you did a bunch of the Bill's dogs. Yeah. I had some of the Bill's wife's clients at the time, so I think that's it for lashes. So I think that's how I kind of saw that. And you were right up the street when I lived over there. So I started going there, and Carly did amazing. You guys did amazing. And it was really crazy because I called when I moved to the South Towns, is when I kind of stopped coming. I didn't go anywhere just because it was far. I was bathing her at home. And I was like, I need to find somewhere in the South Towns to like, that is a little bit more convenient for me to have Carly groomed. Well, I took her to, honestly, a bunch of people recommended the like PetSmart out there in Orchard Park. Okay. So I was like, all right, I'll try that. I went there with my mom. This is how long ago it was. She's been passed for almost 2 years now. Thank you. And so I went there with my mom and dropped Carly off. They said it would be like 2.5 hours or something. Well, I think 2.5 hours went by and I hadn't gotten a call yet. So I called and they're like, oh, we said 3 hours. And I'm like, you definitely did not, but okay, regardless. And they said, well, she wouldn't handle the bath. And I was like, what? And they go, yeah, she wouldn't let us bathe her. Yeah. And I'm like, well, first of all, that's the first thing you do. Yeah. So you've just had her sitting in a crate or whatever for 3 hours. And I'm like, and nobody called. And I was like, I've never heard of that. She's like 11 years old at the time, or 10. I'm like, I've never heard of that. So then I called like your groomer and I was like, has Carly ever given you guys a hard time? And they're like, no. So I'm like, what the fuck did you guys do here? Yeah. And when I went to go pick her up, her nails weren't cut, like nothing was done. And I'm like, this is crazy.
It's wild. And I hear so many stories like that. And I'm just going to say, I started at PetSmart when I
Yeah,
started grooming.
I groomed at Pet Supplies Plus.
I was a little bean starting out, and I started off at PetSmart because I was going to college to be a vet. I thought I loved the dogs. I thought I wanted to be a vet. So while I was in vet tech school, I was like, let me still work with the animals. So I started off at PetSmart.
And they put you through the grooming for free.
Yep, I became a bather. I got real good at bathing. They sent me to Grooming Academy.
Right.
Which was not all that. I definitely expected to learn more through the Grooming Academy, but it was what it was. I did a lot. I learned a lot just hands-on.
Yeah,
just
of course.
Getting in there,
it's like anything.
doing it just like anything. Right. But yeah, and that's the reason what motivated me to start my business, because
the lack of training.
The lack of training and just the environment was always stressful for the dogs, for the groomers. A lot of newbies do start off at PetSmart. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to do something. Same with hair. Same with hair. So it is a great place to learn, but yeah, I had to elevate what I was trying to do. I wanted to make it a stress-free environment for the dogs.
Which I love. You don't crate them.
We don't crate them.
Yeah.
A lot of dogs aren't crated, especially
my dog is not crated.
I've never been in a crate. And that can just set them off to begin with. So Carly may be great for grooming because she is. She has a little bit of anxiety. But just putting her into a crate probably just messed with her mental just off rip. To where
you know what? That's probably exactly what happened when I dropped her off. They put her in a crate.
Oh yeah,
and then she was already mad.
She was already mad. She was done. She was over it. So
yeah,
we tried. We
I love
a lot of dogs that don't are uncomfortable or don't like grooming. So just the environment and working with them, just trying to figure out what they like, what they don't like, what could set them off. It just makes all the difference in their experience. And experience for you because.
It was horrible.
I know you were upset.
It was horrible. I'm just like, I gave you guys, first of all, you're lying about everything. Like, my mom was here with me. And why wouldn't you call if that's the first, like, how long would she have sat there? Yeah, it was wild. So, needless to say, I didn't bring her anywhere after that. Right. I just kept doing it. Yeah. And now that I have some help, I'll be able to have someone drop her off, during the workday because you're right up the street. Yeah. Yeah, she's great. But you know what? You're probably right. Carly's been in my life for 10 years. Yeah. About halfway through her life, my mom had her at first for 4 or 6 years. And then she kind of went through a little bit of a mental break because she lost some very close people to her too. So she kind of dropped her animals back off at the shelters. Okay. And Carly was one of them. Yeah. And I realized how much I loved Carly. Yeah. From when she had her. So I was like, all right, well, I need to go readopt her then. Where is she? So I went to the Buffalo Animal Shelter, and that's where she was. And that makes so much sense because she was in my life for 5-6 years at that time. Yeah. And when I saw her in the crate, it was only 40 minutes that she was there. She was there. But I remember vividly, she showed me her teeth. She growled at me when she was in the crate. And it was, so that makes sense. They probably put her right in there.
And then after that, she was like, you're not about to touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. I
taught my girl well.
You're not about to touch me. You put me in this crate? No.
Right, yeah. And she's so good. She gets free reign of anything. She doesn't chew on nothing. So, yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, so you have a big room that you keep the dogs in.
Yep, they're in there with us. So, for safety reasons, we do have gated off areas that dogs can go. Because we do groom a lot of rescue dogs. Yeah. And dogs that may be really reactive to other dogs. So we do have separate waiting areas for them. Right. But if they're fine with other dogs and people,
I've never seen a problem.
Run around in the salon with us while we're grooming the other dogs while they wait for pickup. Yeah.
That's great, and it probably makes them less anxious too.
It does. Yeah, it makes all the difference.
Right. So you told me a little bit about how you got started. I want to hear a little bit more about that. Because it's always so interesting how people got into their field. Because I obviously didn't start with what I'm doing. I served my whole life. Right. Yeah.
So let me see. So I grew up in a house full of dogs.
Well, congrats to everything you've achieved.
Thank you. I feel like I've done so much.
You have. You do.
But I'm still always trying to raise the bar. I feel like I'm 50 years old in my mind, but it's okay.
Believe me, I know. My body hurts.
Yeah. So I got started. I mean, I grew up in a house full of animals, all the animals, dogs, cats, birds.
You
snakes.
did?
Yeah. Yeah. My mom, she welcomed all of it. So, and we had standard poodles growing up. Okay. And what's funny was, before I even thought about being a groomer, my mom groomed our dogs. So standard poodles, my mom had...
So you grew up watching her?
Yes. My mom had no training. My mom had nothing. It was just, this is really expensive.
Like, that's a hard dog to groom.
Poodles are probably like one of the...
Which is in here, like
yeah,
a million times.
Yeah, one of the hardest dogs to groom. But she just, because those are her babies, she just took it upon herself to learn and just do it herself. So she did that a lot. She did take them to the groomers, but I seen her in the house doing that, and I would help her doing nails and things like that.
Oh, wow,
and then in my mind as a child, I'm like, I just love dogs. I want to be a vet. So that's kind of how it started. Yeah. So I always knew, I'm like, I'm going to be a vet. I'm going to be a vet just because I love animals.
Were you going to be able to, like, see dogs, like, hurting them like that?
So
is that where you shifted? Yeah,
that's where I shifted. Because I wish I knew all the other routes I could have gone just because I loved animals. Like, there's so many other things you could do in the animal world. But just my mind, the first thing you think as a child is that I'm going to save the animals. I want to save their life.
Yeah, but you have to see them dying first. Yeah. So
eventually, after, high school and all that, actually in high school, I was super sporty. Like, I did all the sports, basketball, 4 years, track, soccer.
Oh, fun.
But then I wound up going to Medaille College to start my vet journey.
The one that closed?
Yep, the one that closed. They had a great vet
I heard
vet
that
program. Mm-hmm. Day one, I went for orientation. I was like, no.
No?
I was like, absolutely not.
Day one?
Day one. I remember calling my mom, like, crying.
You don't second guess that.
Like, I don't want to do this. I don't like this. It's all math. It's science. Like, that's not necessarily things I like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was on day one?
That was on day one. They were going through the orientation of, like, everything that we'd be learning, all the classes we had to do. But my mom was like, no. Wow. My mom was like, no.
Yeah.
This is day one. Stick with it.
Right.
So I stuck with it.
Oh, she said no.
She said no. She was like, this is day one. Like, are you kidding me? Just moved me into my dorm, all of this. Yeah.
That's so hard because, like I said, you don't second guess that, know. But then she's like, no, so what do you do?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, let me just try to stick with it. Maybe it is day one, but let's just see what happens. So I stuck with it, and I did wind up getting my vet tech degree.
Oh, okay. That's amazing.
But in that time frame is when I started grooming.
Okay, right.
So I think I was, like, in my last year to get my associates in it. And because I'm like, I'm not continuing. Like, I'm not going to be a vet.
Just pass. Right.
And which was really hard to do, and I did it. And I was really proud. Like that's chemistry. I'm like, who's this bitch? I'm like, I hated science, math.
Give me the periodic table. I know that shit.
I hated it. So I'm just, like, more of a hands-on type of person.
Yeah, for sure.
While I was finishing up getting my degree or whatever, I started at PetSmart, became a bather. Finally got to academy, started grooming. So
you've been doing this for a long time.
I've been doing this since I started grooming in 2010. When I started outside of at my house with my mom, helping my mom with things like nail trims and bathing the dogs. Yeah,
but you went right to college after high school.
I went right to college after high school, and then that second, almost third year of college, it was like 2.5 years, I started at PetSmart.
Oh, wow.
And,
So you started at PetSmart then through... Right before you graduated?
Yep, so right before I graduated, I started grooming at PetSmart, and it was just, like, more my thing. I was
the hands-on stuff?
The hands-on. So I felt like I was still caring for the dogs because grooming is such an important part of their health.
It really is. Like, it really is.
But then I also got to, like, be my creative self.
Yeah.
And listen, if someone would have asked me, like, would I have seen myself grooming as a child? No, I wouldn't have seen myself holding a pair of scissors in my hand. Like,
really?
Yeah.
What did you see?
I just, like, holding, like, scissors and things. That was always just to be, like, scary to me, and clippers and things like that. So I think it is funny that, like, this is where I did land. And I think in the grooming world, you have to have, like, a niche for it. Like, it has to be, like, in you. It's not for everybody.
You have to love animals. Yeah. I think you have to love, you do. You have to have patience.
Oh, so much.
Yeah. And you have to just like in my experience, have some kind of artistic side to you and coordination and stuff like that for sure.
I didn't know like I had that in me, so I was so happy that like I
right, because you said you did more like sports and stuff. You weren't like artsy.
I cannot draw. I would never touch a human.
Well, maybe because you didn't. No, because you didn't try or something.
I didn't try. I couldn't do my own hair. Like this is what you get, either down or in a ponytail.
I keep looking at your earrings. I love those.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I cannot stop. They're cute.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so yeah, I just found that I'm like, oh my God, I love this.
Yeah.
Like this is it. I loved what I was doing, just not where I was doing it.
So how long were you there?
Oh my God, I was there for so long. I was there at least.
Really?
Yeah, I was there at least 5 or 6 years.
Oh wow, because I know you have to finish the program. Or if you finish the program, you had to stay with them for a year too.
Back
when
then,
I was in Pet Supplies Plus, you had to, if you finished it, stay with them. So I like decided right before I finished, I'm like, I can't do this.
So I think back then, I could be wrong, but I feel like it was like 5 years. Like once they put you through academy.
That you had to stay with them?
That's what I thought.
Wow,
it was.
that's
so
crazy.
Like I stayed my whole 5. Like
wow. Mine was like 1 or 2. So I don't know if the people know this, but I used to groom dogs for a little bit. And how it came about for me was, I don't know if it was a little different. I mean, I always knew I wanted to do lashes since I was 20 years old when I started getting them done. I was like, just had an infatuation with the lashes for some reason. But I went to school, when I was working, I wasn't able to go to school because it was like full time. Mm-hmm. And my work wouldn't work with me. So I was like, okay, well, what else can I do along these lines? And I was like, okay, I'm going to dog groom because I love dogs. Like, I love the beauty part of it, whatever. And then right before COVID, obviously didn't know COVID was happening, I started the classes just at BOCES. Yeah. And I went to 2 before it shut down from COVID. Mm-hmm. And then, I lost my job from COVID, and then I was looking for jobs that were open during that time. And dog grooming was a necessity or essential. Yeah. So that's when I applied at Pet Supplies Plus and got the job. They put me through their academy. But I realized, I think it took a couple months for me to realize that, like, this wasn't going to work. For me, it wasn't, like, glamorous enough for me. Yeah. I think,
people think it's glam and
it's not. It's not. And working there, I went from, honestly, making like $1,500 to $2,000 a week at the casino. Yeah. And then the grooming, I was making $11.80 an hour. Yeah. So my paychecks were like $400 something, and I'm just like, it was something over COVID, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm like picking up 100-pound dogs, doing this. So for me, I just realized I love cuddling dogs and love loving dogs, but
and I just want to, while we're there, grooming is so much hard work. And I just don't think
insane.
People realize, like you said, just picking up a 100-pound
Just picking up a 100-pound dog, your back, like,
and then just being able to maneuver around and groom it, and sometimes they're fighting you, like you just like it can be very hard days.
It's for someone very patient and special, and
it is.
You've got that because I started hating some breeds, honestly. Yorkies.
Yeah.
Had in my notes, do not give Savannah a Yorkie because they were so bad. And I think a big problem is people don't work with their dogs from a young age.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which is like another question here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I used to groom dogs, whatever. But, so for me, it was like a year or 2 you had to work with them, or you owed the $6,000 that it cost to do the training. Yeah. So you were there for 5 years.
Yeah, I was there for a long time.
Which one?
I was on the one on Niagara Falls Boulevard.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I was there my whole entire time.
Wow.
I did my academy in the one in Orchard Park, and then they sent me back. So I had my first child while I was working there in 2013.
Congratulations.
Then I had my second one while I was there in 2016, and that's when I went on maternity leave and I didn't come back.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to start my business.
Did you already have that in place?
No. So it all just just kind of happened. Like, you know, I wanted to start my business right away when I first started grooming.
But it was
not how it works.
Not how you should do it.
Right.
It could make things way more difficult.
I wanted more experience, but I mean, I was just the type of worker where like I had all the requests. Everyone wanted me, you know, whether it was just because of my grooming skills and still. Oh my gosh. So yeah, when I first started, like I wanted to leave right away and start my own business. Just life was life, and me and my husband, you know, we got together at a very young age, and we had to figure shit out. Like we had to move into a place together. We had our first child together. Like life was just life, young. And me and him, we come from just nothing. Like everything we worked for was because we put in 100%. We had no help. All the things, you know, that great story, you know, that we'll be able to tell when we're older one day. So when I had my second, I was on maternity leave, and me and him were like,
we could do this.
Yeah, let's.
Were you fully booked with clients at the time?
Oh yeah, I've always been fully booked. Yeah. Like I could have done it years prior, but we just weren't in that.
Taking that leap is like scary.
In our life. Yeah, it was scary. So actually, before I opened up the business, I left PetSmart because I was just done with how like they treated their employees, the stress of it all. I started working at another pet facility, Brighton Eggert. Brighton Eggert Pet Resort. Yeah. So that was nice. I worked there for a while. When I first worked there, they really didn't have a salon. It was just getting going. Oh, okay. So I worked there, and then I had wanted to I started doing seminars there. So I wanted to teach owners how to maintain their dogs at home because, like you said, a lot of people do not touch their dog at home.
Literally one of my questions was like, what is something dog owners should know/do in between appointments?
Oh yeah, so just the basics, and this was my seminar. It was grooming maintenance, basically in between, just to keep their dogs mat-free. Nail trimming is huge. Like that is something people can do at home. I get it being nerve-wracking, especially with the black nails. We don't want to cause...
Harley's got black nails. I don't even
dog. Yeah, it can be nerve-wracking, but once you just like know what to do, it's super easy. Well, depending on the dog, right? Yeah. Some dogs you definitely got to wrestle. You need a second person. But all the things...
the table.
Or you need the table. You need restraint. Maybe you need a muzzle, like just depending on the dog.
It's not like abuse if you do.
It's not. Just like... my daughter, she's 4. She's screaming when I brush her hair, you know?
Right. Yeah, same thing, I
guess. I'm not hurting her. Dogs will scream, flip out.
You're right.
Blow
That's
their
a really
anal
good
glands when you just have a brush and you're just doing this.
They do.
Yeah, like you're not hurting them, but some dogs need to like be taught that. Like, oh, you know, this is not hurting me, you know? Just like kids, like the more and more I do my daughter's hair, the better she's been with me. Yeah. And
were a lot of people coming to the classes?
It was a smaller setting.
It takes time.
But I was grooming at there at Brighton Eggert, and I was the lady that owned it at the time. Her name was Suzanne Baxter. I'm like, hey, can I do my seminars here? Like, I just want to teach owners. At that time, I called it Alford's Angels Grooming Seminars.
Oh, really?
I didn't start a business.
How did you come up with that?
Me and my husband one day, we sat down. He was like, Amanda, you need to just do your own thing. You come home telling me how much you hate grooming. He had more of an entrepreneurial mindset, and I didn't. And he was like, you need to let's just do it. Like, write a business plan. He had me read a book called Napoleon Hill. It's written by Napoleon Hill, 17 Laws of Success.
Interesting. I'm going to look for that.
Yeah, so, like, that was, like, my first book where I was, like...
What did he do at the time?
At the time, my husband, he was, like, in the music industry locally here in Buffalo. Cool. He put together events. There was this big event called Vibrations, which was, like, a music festival here in Buffalo. It had its own day. So he was like dabbling more in like the music world, putting together events. He had a job.
He kind of like
he was like that, just hustle, go getter, like
knew how to advertise yourself.
Yeah, like he was my businessman.
How'd you come up with Alford's Angels? So
first it was funny. It was gonna be called Amanda's Angels because when we first put this business plan together, we weren't married yet. I was still Amanda Lewis and whatever. So. but I wanted to be called Alford's Angel. So that's another reason why I think we waited until we officially got married and then we opened the business.
Oh, okay.
We knew we wasn't going nowhere. Like, we don't, when you're locked
so
in.
Funny. Yeah.
We just needed the funds to throw a wedding, Yeah. We did it all ourselves, type thing.
I know. Whoever marries me, sorry, like, I don't have anyone paying. Yeah. Doing that old-fashioned thing, no one's paying.
No, we did everything ourselves. We had a little bit of help here and there, but yeah, so like our wedding just was on pause, And then so the angels part, we call dogs furry angels.
Oh, yeah.
We believe every dog comes into our life for a reason, whether it's your fur baby, maybe it's your therapy dog, your service animal, your alarm system for your home, like your child's best friend. We just feel dogs come into our lives for a reason, and so they're like our little furry angels on earth. So,
it's so true.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, and then your last name.
Alford's Angels.
Cute. So
those
angels
that we groom.
Yeah. So those are the seminars, and then.
So after the
you
seminars,
did that for a little bit.
And I did that, and I left that salon, and I went to Creatures Comfort Pet Resort. I asked for a raise. They didn't give me a raise at Brighton Egger, so I was like, deuces, and I...
Rightfully so. You don't make money doing that.
Well, I left PetSmart where I was getting like 50% commission. That's how they used to do it.
Oh, they were doing commission.
They were doing commission. Well, it was hourly versus commission. Like, you had to beat your hourly rate to get the commission rate.
Oh, okay.
But I think they still do the same thing.
Yeah.
But when I went to Brighton Egger, I took a pay cut because I just wanted to be in a better environment. So I was getting 40% commission. Which is a big difference.
Yeah, it turns out like $10,000 a year. So
yeah, it's
if
a big
you're
difference.
Doing it right, yeah.
And so, when I asked for my raise, like, I'm a good groomer. Everyone that follows me place to place, like, I'm bringing you guys all this business.
Right.
Can I get a raise?
And they said no?
They said no. So, and I was part-time. They said no because I was part-time and I wouldn't go full-time. And I
get that, I guess. Just because, like, when I do percentage raises for my techs here, it definitely goes up based off of, like, the services, how you're doing, and how much you're here.
So I get it, but, for me,
but still, you gotta do what
experience and the level I had, and, like, they really didn't have a salon, I was like, I should be getting, like,
right, yeah.
But whatever, so I'm like, let me just try another salon. So I went to Creatures Comfort. They were happy to give me my 50%. They didn't have any groomer, and I went there.
Oh, they didn't have a groomer at all?
Not when I went there. Nope, I was the only one. It was just me, and
so they were not grooming dogs, basically.
They had a beautiful grooming salon.
Oh, cool!
Like within the resort. So Creatures Comfort. It had used to be the old SPCA.
Oh, out there.
Yep, out
on
there.
On Benzinger or whatever.
Esminger. Yeah.
Ensminger. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So then you did that.
So I did that, and something happened there that was like, I was like, I'm out of here. It was bad.
I can't imagine.
They had someone there.
Are they still open?
They're still open. I hope that person doesn't work there no more. But they had someone there that was working there that was on like a sex offender list. Wasn't supposed to be around kids, not supposed to be around electronics. And
that's
and
disgusting.
at the time, that person was their maintenance person. And I didn't find out until like one of the other employees told me.
I wouldn't be comfortable with that.
And what really set me off was I had came in for a meeting one day and I had my son with me.
No.
And I was in the office with the owner and he was in there and I had no idea at the time. One of the girls just wound up telling me because I had my son with me. They're like, he's not supposed to be. Had this whole talk with the owner. She was like, I don't have to disclose that to you.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
I don't know if they do or don't, but what I do know, she was like, what she said was he was being supervised. I'm like, he's not being supervised. You're having a meeting with me. I don't know what he's doing, da-da-da. Long story short, from what I heard was that he wound up getting in trouble because they caught that, yes, he was being inappropriate and watching things on the internet.
At work?
At work, because he's not supposed to have access. But he was watching things at work. Yeah. So that's what pushed me to leave. Like, fuck this. Like, absolutely.
Even without that, I wouldn't have felt comfortable being there.
Yeah. And the fact that she was okay with it, I was like,
yeah, fuck you too.
Yeah,
you're weird.
that's weird.
You're weird. Sorry. It says, okay. Under federal law, employers are not required to tell employees if a coworker is on the sex offender list. Exceptions when disclosure might be required or justified. If the employee's role involves directly with minors, clients, or patients, if there's licensing requirements, whatever. Regardless, I'm not working there with that.
Yeah, no. He was a maintenance man. He was there 24/7.
Yeah, no.
Like, no.
And maybe you would be there by yourself.
And I'll tell you off camera, like, the things that he was doing. Like,
yeah.
But, yeah, employees told me that he's no longer there. They had to, like, let him go because what was discovered.
That's a shame. They lost you in the meantime. But thank gosh.
It pushed me out. Yeah. And, it was just timing was right. I think me and my husband, we just got married and all that in 2018. I have all these numbers in my head. You have to forgive me.
I don't even know what year
wrong.
It is.
2025. So it was just like, I'm ready. Like, let's just do it. Let's find a spot.
Yeah.
Like, I have all these clients that have been, like, it's not like they were hurt. Like, they've all followed me everywhere I've gone.
Right.
Let's do it. Like, we can do this. So
did you find the building you're in now?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been there since.
Yeah, we've been there since. So, yeah, we opened up in 2019. And we were big on it being family owned. We wanted everyone to feel like family coming in. We wanted the dogs to feel like, oh, okay, this is like a second home that we're going to be visiting once a month or twice every month or whatever.
Yeah. So he quit his job?
So he did. Yes. No. We opened in 2019. Yes, he did quit his job because he was at the time with you. He was working at Panera Bread. He was in the Panera.
Oh, I thought it was the music thing.
Well, he always did the music thing on the side.
Okay.
Yep, side hustles. But we were working in the same plaza. He was at Panera Bread. I was at PetSmart.
Oh, that's cute. Is that how you met?
No, we met on senior skip day of high school.
Stop.
At Sunset Beach. So we were both at Sunset Beach. Senior skip day, went to completely different schools. Like, I never seen this man a day in my life.
No way.
Like, I've never ever seen him before, and
that's so cool.
Even that day, like, I didn't even know he was like looking like my way. It was we wound up having a mutual friend on the beach, and he sent the friend over and was like, and then he was like, hey, my boy did it. He wants your number, and I was
at that age it could be cute.
Yeah, and
now it's like man up and get over here.
Yeah, we were young and straight up. We were still in high school.
Like, oh my gosh! And then you started dating.
So we started dating. We both went to college. So it was. As all things happen, it was a little rocky in the beginning.
Yeah, that's okay.
But then, I'm going to say, like, 2011, we were locked in and
started when he got his act right.
Starting life together, we
legit,
cute. Like, 2011 with each other nonstop.
So you guys are the same age?
Yeah, we're the
same age.
I know
you seem like age. So... Yeah. Just from an outside perspective, just so in love.
And like we literally been like growing together.
That's so cute.
Into the people we want to be. So, on the same page.
I love that. And my ex and I like grew into different people.
Yeah.
We were together like 5 years, and instead of growing together, he stayed where he was or fell back, and I kept growing.
Growing, and that
turned into completely different people. Yeah, but that's great. Yeah, awesome.
So, now we're at the point we finish each other's sentences, we read each other's mind, we say things at the same time. We're like, it's kind of weird, but hey, like,
we're together so much, right?
We
Which
do
is
amazing.
Together. Okay, so awesome. So you opened at that time, and then how did the Buffalo Bills and you being like their dog groomer come into it?
So DeLeon again, like being that businessman, he read a lot of books. Like he read a book like called Go for No or something like that. So like he's like, I'm just gonna message them, see if they need this service, and if they
I've done that for lashes back in the day.
If they write me back, they write me back. If they don't, they don't. So this was like 2019 when we opened. He DM'd Poyer, Jordan Poyer.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, do you need dog grooming? He was like, actually, yeah, I do need this. Like,
yeah.
So he's like, can you come pick him up? And
right.
And
I was gonna say,
like, whatever you want us to do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we'll come pick him up because our salon is like 30 minutes.
It's
from
far.
like,
yeah, I've wondered
all
that
the Bills players' houses.
I used to go to their houses.
Yeah, because they're busy. They need that convenience. Well, I still don't have a grooming van. I would love a grooming van. That's definitely my next rollout once I just working through some things. But there's like a little piece of me that wish I started out that way.
I really did, between the grooming and the beauty, a lot of research into it, and I was literally actively looking for buses and stuff. The brick and mortar, is the way to go for now.
Yeah, for now. I'll definitely.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. So you pick them up.
Yeah.
Still
so I'll pick
now.
them up, and they'll spend the day with me at the salon, which is nice because a lot of the times. They'll go have a day out or they're cleaning up the house or whatever because I have the dogs
a little
out.
break.
Yeah, a little break.
I get it coming here. I could get. You're like, where's Carly? I'm like, I needed to get a little things done. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like babies. So, So that's how.
So he's your first one. You just
he was our
messaged
first one. So his wife Rachel.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Sweetest, beautiful, so sweet.
Obviously.
And she put us in like the wives all have. You're good. Like a group message that they I don't know, they
for the dogs.
Yeah.
Cool,
There's like a group text that all the wives are in or something like that. And she just recommended us.
Oh, cool.
And then from there,
I know, like with and not to interrupt, my best friend, her husband coaches for the Lions.
Okay.
And, they've always been on different teams, but I know with her, they do the same thing, like moving every couple years, like they'll ask all of each other, the other wives and stuff, like, oh, where do I get a babysitter? Where do I do this? Yeah. So that makes perfect sense.
Yep. Yeah. So they're always sharing like their recommendations of who they go to for what, right? So Rachel, she put us in and recommended us, and then from there, we had the Hyde family, which I love. Amanda Hyde, I love Micah Hyde. They're like literally, they're all very sweet. Like that's what's crazy. They're all super humble, super sweet. And then from there, we got Dion Dawkins and Diana. I love her. I love him.
I did her lashes for a while.
Yeah. She's very sweet. She's modeling, and I just love that for her.
Yeah, she's banging. Her body is banging.
Oh yeah, she's so funny. And then they just put me in. So then we would pop up and get some that would come, that would go.
But always pick them up and drop them off.
Always pick up and drop off. There was two. I'm going blank of one person. So that was what's funny. I didn't even know at one point that we had a Bills player that was coming and dropping off their dog.
Yeah,
like,
that's how mine happened too. Yeah,
and I don't think the girls knew. Like it wasn't until like I think this person isn't on the team anymore.
Yeah, that happens
and I was like, are you kidding me? We've been grooming for this person this whole time.
Yeah.
And because normally, like, I'll go pick them up, drop them off. They text me personally, but they must have called the salon and just was like,
yeah.
And that happened this year too with Cam Lewis.
Oh yeah.
So his beautiful wife Alexis, she comes to the salon, and we were all like, like pulled up in their big black truck.
Yeah, right.
But, so sweet. And that's the thing. She didn't want to, she's like, oh, I did not want to lead with that. Like, I'm just like you guys. Super humble, super sweet. And, she brought her Cane Corso, and they have another dog. Theo, and then Chloe.
That was nice. They just drove all the way out there.
Oh, yeah. She's been to the salon a few times. Yeah. And I was like, I could pick up if you want. But it was nice because she was able to come at that time. I had just hired a new groomer. Who was also a dog trainer, and she was looking for a dog trainer. Yeah. So they were able to connect. Yeah. And now my groomer is training their dog.
Oh, awesome.
Which was really cool.
That is cool.
Mainly I'll go and pick them up, but here and there.
So it's like a day process.
Yeah, it's definitely a day process. All day process for Poyer's dogs. He has 4 bulldogs. 4 little beefy, meaty bulldogs.
You gotta get in all those rolls.
All the rolls, and they're
all the rolls.
They're all 65 pounds of just solid
sausage.
Yeah, sausages.
Straight
so
sausage.
Sweet.
Oh, that's so cute.
But I know they're they're short and short hair, but they take a lot of time. They shed a
lot.
Yeah. They
My
shed
short hair dog used to shed more than Carly's long hair. Yeah, for sure.
They shed so much. It's insane. So.
Yeah, and 4 dogs just in general is a lot. And that hair can get sometimes that hair dries fast, but that's just a lot of dogs. They have
thick coats, and then
the drive is an hour round trip by itself.
Right. Yeah. And then the bulldogs, not all of them like the dryer.
My dog doesn't like the dryer.
Yeah, so which is fine. Like, and a lot of dogs don't like the dryer. So we have, if you don't like the dryer, we're not going to force it on you. Yeah, it's just going to take longer. Like,
you do the cut first and then wash. And then
for the dogs with long hair.
Because I don't ever mind if I pick her up and she's a little damp because I understand like she doesn't like that dryer. Yeah.
But for the most part, we can put them in the gated area and have a fan blowing on them, and that does the trick where it's not stressful. They're chilling. They're still in the room with us. They can see us.
Yeah.
I tried the dryer on Nico. So they just got the Poyers. They've always had 4 bulldogs. Their old man, Taz, had passed away while they weren't with us. Because, Poyer and them, they weren't with us last year. Tazzy passed away. I seen them posted on Instagram. They got another one named Nico. Nico is a beast. Nico bit my titty the last groom, but trying to bite the dryer.
Oh yeah, my dog does that too. He was going
for that dryer. He was like, it was my first time working with him, and
so you didn't know?
Yeah, I didn't know. But so Savage used to be that way.
Oh my god, I love that name.
Now he's like the old man of the group. But they have 3 boys, and Luna's the girl, my little princess, and she is a diva. She loves literally loves the whole entire process.
That is so funny. That's actually one of my questions too about the dogs. Actually, that's also like how I had started doing Diana's lashes. I'm so bad with pronouncing your name. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Diana.
Diana, that's right.
Dion calls her Day Day, so I always think Diana.
She, when I first opened my business, I kind of did the same thing. I was like, let me message. Oh no, I noticed she started following me online. So I did, and I was like, thank you for everything you guys do for the Buffalo community. Like, I'll do your lashes, whatever. She had already called earlier that day and made an appointment when we spoke on the phone, and I didn't know who it was,
Yeah.
So then she came in probably like once or twice, and then I started going there. But yeah, they were great. I love her one little daughter. She's really, really cute.
Yeah.
We hung out a few times while I was waiting for her, and just shot the shit. She was cute, the little one, really cute.
Yeah.
One question too about that, when your husband was like message them, were you like planning on doing them like for free? You had in mind, or were you just saying you'd do them? No, yeah,
no.
Well, some people. I have some clients that friends that would do people for free.
Yeah, no. I think in the dog grooming world, it's just so much work. Like,
it's not.
I will give them free treats all day. I definitely come with free things. Or you know what I do? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't do nothing free. Like I give their dogs the absolute best.
No, I wasn't saying you should. I'm just curious when you thought of that.
Sometimes I'm doing nail grinding. I'm making sure they just get all the things, even if they didn't ask. Hey, I'm checking anal glands, even if they're they didn't ask me to check their dogs' anal glands.
Right.
But I definitely come with gifts. For them.
I mean, the driving
for their
too
dogs.
is,
so they pay for the driving.
It's
like you said, it is. So one thing about me is I am such a giver. I give. I literally had to tell myself you have to charge. As a business person, as a businesswoman.
It took me
as
years.
As much as I want to just give things away for free, which I have done a lot.
I made
probably
the mistake
way
of doing
too much.
At the beginning.
In the beginning, I've done, and I even yell at my husband now, he's.
I made that
anyone
mistake.
comes into the salon, he's giving them free chews, free treats, and I'm looking at him sir, we have to charge for this,
right? We pay for it. Yeah. I made the mistake in the beginning with somebody else, doing their lashes
for free. Well, so
I will say, they thought they never had to pay, and it was.
They all have been. Everyone. One of them that I've worked with have been very supportive of our small business.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. They know they're supporting a local business here in Buffalo, and they know they're supporting a family-owned business.
Right.
Poyer and Rachel Bush, they've been with me since, like being a business owner is so hard, right? And it's such a struggle. And at one point in time, like, I had my old Dodge Journey. Like, that was my car. I was driving to their house, picking up their dogs. And, they could have been like, what,
right.
look at this old car, or right. But I think they knew, like, they were supporting, like,
people respect
family.
that,
We're hustling,
hard
we're
work.
Trying, like, I have my kids in the car sometimes, because, like, I didn't have a babysitter. Yeah. Once we opened our business, like, I never had a babysitter. Like, my kids have been with us, like, at the salon, obviously, now they're all in school, for the most, not all of them, but for the most part. But they were with us, so the players have all been super supportive. No one's asked, like, hey, can I get this for free? Like, so, like, tomorrow I'm going on Daytime Buffalo.
Cool, fun.
To promote our Bills event, and I text Diana, like, hey, Diana, can I bring Brownie on the news with us? And she's like, yeah. Like, and then I'm like, I'm going to give him a free groom. Like, she's not asking me but she's allowing me to come get her dog and do whatever I want. Yeah. Like, they're so free range. Like, whatever you want to do, Amanda. Like, they're just so sweet and so supportive. Cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. I want to come.
Yeah. Yeah, come. I was going to ask you to come. And even if you want us to have a table with your Bills clothes and all that, your boutique, like, I would love that. Oh, yeah. Because we're definitely trying to have a few vendors here and there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
We don't have a clothing vendor, so.
Cool. That'd be fun. No. Like, some of the lash clothes and stuff is fun. People really love that. It was in the Buffalo and Beautiful stuff.
Bring your boxes, your glam boxes.
That'll be a lot of fun.
We'll have our Shakira boxes there.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Carly was following that box all over the
she probably smelled so good to her.
I was like, here, you can, like, lick one of them.
You can lick it.
So do you think that the dogs match their owners' personalities?
Okay. Do I think the dogs match their owners' personalities?
So I think the only dog I met was, like, I think Callie.
Cammy.
Cammy.
She was Dion's. Oh, yeah, she's so sweet. Okay, so I'll start with Poyer. So he has the bulldogs. They are wild. I'm going to say yes.
Well, okay, what about... Okay, I wasn't going to go through each person. Actually, this is fun.
He's a beast, right? So, like, his bulldogs are a beast. Okay. They will throw, like, they sometimes get into what I call a royal rumble.
Together?
Yeah, like, they have definitely... Luna, she's, like, the princess, the queen of the pack. And she'll put everybody in her place, like, or if they're in, like, if they get in her face,
always need to do that.
So we've had a couple of moments, like, they get into it here and there, but, like, they're super super tough, like, they will plow you down. So I feel like they're definitely very similar to Dad.
And then you had what about the Hides? I know they're not here anymore.
So I'm gonna say yes, just because their little doggy Saint, he's a Frenchie.
Oh, I've seen that one
sweet
online.
As can be. Like, if you look at our past photos from the Bills dog event, like, you'll see how he's just loving on everyone. And I feel like that's, like, the Hides. Like, they just love on everyone. They support everyone. Like, super sweet.
My friend cuts their hair, and, like, he's, like, flown him out and stuff before, and they said the same thing. So I think everyone has said that same thing about them.
Every last person in Buffalo,
And then what about the... Dawkins family.
The Dawkins family. So I know Cammie is Dion's baby.
She's very sweet.
I see Cammie, like, both sides, so I'm gonna say yes. Well, I'm gonna say yes because, like, Cammie can have a side that's real upbeat and wild. Yeah. I feel like Dion.
Yeah.
But she's also can be really chill. Like, like Dion, like, he's always, like, I don't know, whether he's got some beads in his hair, something cool. Right. He's wearing something cool. Cammie is, like, she's like the little fashion diva, So
and you paint her nails, right?
I paint her nails. So that's Dion's request. Like, Dion.
Stop it!
I swear, since I've been doing Cammie, when I first started, I bedazzled her, like, gems all over her.
Stop! That's
One time,
so cute.
I didn't do it, because, like, I just started doing it. I didn't realize how much he liked it. And Diana was like, Dion said, what happened to her? What happened to her gems? What happened to her nails? Like, what is going on? Like, I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Like this was like
I saw you painting her nails
all the time. Cammy, yeah, she loves it now.
Like, oh my God, I want to see the
We're
gems.
doing PAWS. We're doing
She's
earrings.
Like this.
I do the gems on her face, just like, just glamour up,
That's so cute. That was actually another question. Okay, so you think that they match?
Yeah, they match for the most part, yeah.
Summer divas.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is funny. What dog would spill the most tea if they could talk? Whose dog?
Whose dog would spill the most tea if they could talk? I'm probably just I'm gonna go with Cammy. Dawkins.
Stop!
They do a lot, like Diana, she's modeling. Dawkins, he does the card thing and all of that. Like, yeah, I'm sure Cammy has a lot of stuff she can spill.
Like, are you recognized from that by people and stuff?
It's just
when people call.
I feel like still so many people don't know, which is funny. So. Like, for me,
I feel that.
It's not like
I never posted,
so it took for a while for me to start posting. Like, I groomed them for a long time, and then I was like, because I'm so big on respect and privacy.
Yeah.
Like,
I never posted. I did a few, some of the girls would meet at one house. Yeah, I never did.
I never wanted them to feel like I'm grooming your dogs because I want clout. That's not me. Like, I'm a very humble person, too. Yeah. Like, I'm not like, hey, look at me.
Right.
So it took me a while to be able to do it. But I asked, and they were like, go for it. Like, whenever, tag us. Like, yes, that's okay. So that gave me the confidence. Like, okay. So I put it out there when I groomed them, but I can't really say, like, I got a big following from doing their dogs. Like, Rachel, she'll definitely, like, pop me in her stories, and, like, views will absolutely go up and things like that. So it has been helpful. Like, because, like, they will, like, help promote things that I got going on, which is always a big help.
Of course, any advertisement is great.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like now with everyone, like, who is a part of anything with that or whatever, they post so much, and I never did.
Yeah.
So I do feel like sometimes now I'm like, oh, I guess it could have helped, like, showing that I did. Like, I feel like I lost out on some things by not, but like posting, but. Yeah, it was just never, like, a thought in my head. Like, when I would go to their houses, like, and a few of the other ones aren't on the team anymore. They were really, really great and really sweet. But, yeah, it was never like, oh, can I take, I don't know. Yeah. But I do now that I'm, like, more comfortable with my business and saying, like, okay, I am one of the best in Buffalo, and it took me years to say that. But, like, seeing so many other people work when people come in from other places and seeing how bad it is and stuff like that, like, I am comfortable with that. So yeah, I think I would be okay now being like, hey, can I, like, post, like, or take a picture? But yeah, I just wasn't comfortable before. I was just thankful. What would you say? Well, I guess to end that part of it with, like, the bills and stuff, I know you're, really in that scene. You do so much with the community. What is how do you stay connected to the local Buffalo pet community? I know you do so much work with different rescues and businesses and stuff like that.
We're so local at heart.
Do you, like, initiate these? Like, this is what I want to do, and this is who I want to work with, or what do you do? People ask you?
It depends. Because, as much as I want to just say, like, yes to everything, because, like, that's who,
Yeah.
Yes, you can, right?
Yeah, I know.
You got to pick and choose, what you can do.
Well, thank you for saying yes to me whenever I hit you up.
Please, of course. But we're just local at heart. Like, I don't know. Like,
where did you grow up?
Right here in Buffalo. So I grew up on the east side of Buffalo.
Okay.
So did my husband. He grew up on the east side of Buffalo. And yeah, I'm a Buffalo girl. So,
yeah, I moved all over
and
too.
Dillian and I, like, we're such givers. And then when we come together, like, we're always giving. So we're always trying to find, and not just in the dog space, like, in other spaces.
Oh, girl, I watched your clips and your interviews and stuff. You guys
we
really
try to
are
do as much as we can, especially, like, because we there is some points in life where we wish, like, we had help and things like that.
Yeah.
And we didn't. But in the dog space, like, we love our dogs, so we definitely work with a lot of local rescues for grooming. Like, we work with Buddies, we work with Rescue Buffalo. Like, people hit us up all the time, like, hey, we just got this dog in, it's in rough shape, can you please Absolutely. Like, come in this day, can a foster bring it? Boom.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet. Oh, yeah, that is really sweet.
Yeah, so
I've offered that before to, like, a place, too. Like, hey, I used to groom. I'll come in one day a month, like, for free and do as many dogs as I can for you just to help out.
Yeah, we work with Western New York Heroes.
Oh, yeah,
okay. They train service dogs. But, yeah, we're just, anything we can do in the community to help others, and even if it's not tied to dogs.
Yeah.
We love people just as much. Like, me and my husband, we're such people.
Yeah.
People.
This was going to say, do you have, like, a hobby outside of, like, okay, if you put all animal stuff aside for a day, like grooming, business, I've never done it.
Yeah.
Put business aside for a day, but put all that, what do you like to do?
I'm with my kids 24/7.
Okay.
I have 5. So.
Oh, I don't know. I do that.
Yeah, I have 5 kids. So.
Yeah, congrats on your newest.
Thank you.
So
right now, I'm just like,
being a mom.
Yeah, being a mom, indulging in them, and I can say that because my kids are a lot of fun. Like, as chaotic as it is, and this and that, as our lives are, like, I wouldn't trade them for anything.
Are you still really involved in the business? Do you work like every day?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to take a step back to be?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, when you own a business, it can be hard taking that step back.
It is. I can't even take 2 days off for a trip.
I've taken steps back. Like, I worked at one point with during my daughter and son, like, my daughter's 4, my son's 2. Like, I was working for a nonprofit, too, for a certain amount of time.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I wasn't grooming.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, some of that we unfortunately missed. But basically, you were saying how you are really patient with, difficult dogs. You don't turn any away. You guys really specialize in doing difficult dogs, and you're like the last stop before sedation, grooming, which would be done somewhere else. And I think you were saying that you got your 4th dog by someone leaving it at the salon.
Yes, my 3rd dog.
Her 3rd dog, which was absolutely insane. They dropped it off to get groomed, and when they came back to get their other dogs, they said they didn't want that one. Yeah. And so that's how she got her 1 dog, but. They don't turn any dogs away, because I was telling her when I worked somewhere, the one girl wouldn't do any of the dogs. And basically, I think I asked too, that was a good one, like your playlist that you listen to. We were talking about Cardi B, and that being like her go-to right now. That's my go-to now. I think. And you said you have like 100-pound Malamute that like sings.
Oh my gosh, Wilson, you were asking me like what's my least favorite dog to groom, and I definitely said it would be like a husky or a Malamute, because they just scream the entire room. Insane. So if you go to our Instagram page, Melissa.
I'll put it up. I will link it too.
Melissa grooms Wilson, and he screams the entire time. When he's off the table, he's super quiet. Just a big fluff. But on the table,
That's actually really funny, but I'm sure it's loud.
It's so loud. We all have headphones on that day.
No way.
We're like, it's a Wilson day. We all have our heavy gear headphones on.
No way. It's that loud. I gotta watch. I gotta go and watch. I was gonna say too. I think the one groomer that you've had for a long time,
Melissa.
Is that Melissa?
Yeah, shout out Melissa. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Carly. She's been great with Carly.
Yeah.
She's been great with Carly in the past. Is she the one that lives far?
She doesn't. She
may have lived
she did when you. Yes, but she's closer now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's closer.
Okay, so we got into all of the Bills players' dogs that you do, and I hope we got, which I think we did, the part where you kind of like paired them up with their personalities. Yeah. I think that was on the whole clip. So yeah, she is, you're just killing it. Oh, and then we missed a little bit of the working with all the different rescues that you work with, but she was saying when that person left their dog, I asked if she would handle it differently now, because she didn't like call anyone, and of course my first instinct, not being in that situation, is like, oh my god, I would call the cops, like that's insane. But everything's different. But I asked her if she would do something differently now. And she said she works with a bunch of different rescues, so now she would kind of just call one of them Buddy Second Chance Rescue.
Yeah, Buddy Second Chance, Rescue Buffalo.
Oh, Rescue
716
Buffalo.
PAWS.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Carly's from the Buffalo Animal Shelter.
The Buffalo Animal Shelter. We work with them too.
Oh, cool.
Before I had
9 Lives.
From 9 Lives. That's awesome. Before I had my last baby, we used to go to the City of Buffalo Animal Shelter and take dogs out on hopeful adventures. We were partnered with a nonprofit called Hope Rises.
Oh yeah.
And so we would showcase the dog. We'd take it out for like a date day, a fun day.
That's amazing.
And then Hope Rises would post it on their social media. They have a big following to help get it adopted. So
I want to take it out on a date.
Yeah, maybe we should do a date like that. I haven't done it since I've had the baby. I know just getting back into things.
Yeah.
But
I would love to do. Yeah,
it's fun. Yeah, we made some cute videos, and they've all gotten adopted. So
really, yeah. I mean, if there's anything I could do, I know I'm small. Like it's just me and my one tech, and I have Chloe here helping.
Small but mighty. We're small too.
I really can do.
Yeah, I say that all the time. We're small but mighty.
I can. Yeah, if there's anything, I have donated a lot of money and time this year to different organizations. I had a group of us volunteer for the SPCA. We did some things, and sponsored some events to help out. I know, the money that some of these places are nonprofit, they don't get any government funding. So, if there's something I could do to help out, please let me know. I wanted to do an event with somebody where we did, I forgot what, cute little name I thought of, to do it. I think little, flash tattoos and the money go to the rescues here, you know what I mean? So, I can host anything here. I've had, a really nice party before I kind of opened all the doors. And I had, cocktail tables and different vendors in this room. I had candle making, permanent jewelry. Yeah, so anything
So definitely looking to get into more events. Before, my husband and I, we used to do events all the time, and I'm not even talking about the dog space. Outside the dog space, I used to do these girls only events. I used to. Yeah, we've done a lot of different things, from networking events to panel discussion. So the only event we've really done in our dog space is our Bill's dog event, which we paused.
The one coming up, right?
Yeah, so this will be our third time doing that event.
That's what I think we missed too. Yeah, we're at Daytime Buffalo tomorrow. Yep. I'm talking about that. Where is it?
Yeah, so it's at Barkology. So it's on Genesee Street. We love Barkology. Those are our peeps. It's also owned by a husband and wife.
Yeah, he I think is a commercial mortgage guy at M&T.
That's Steve. Hey, Steve.
Oh yeah, I was gonna buy a building a couple months ago, and I was working with him, and it came out that he owns Barkology.
Yeah, his wife Megan, they're awesome.
Oh, cool.
So this is our third time having this event.
I'm gonna post that too. Make sure everyone comes.
Yeah, please come. It's November 15th, so we're super excited, and we took a break last year for 2024. We did a different type of event with the Pit Chick and Rescue Buffalo. We did a bullies against bullying event, which was bully breeds, and we were it was during October, which was Bullying Awareness Month, and we had Dion's dog Cammy, who was a bully breed. So we're happy to bring back this event this year, because we took a year off from it. But with Poyer being back, we just wanted to bring it back.
Yeah, right. Makes sense.
Yeah, we're so excited. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna post and link all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to. Everyone needs to tune in to Daytime Buffalo tomorrow and watch you. I can't wait.
If you missed it, it's okay. I can barely have time to watch the news, but we'll post it on social media.
Yeah. And it reruns the next day at 3, Saturday. You got plenty of chances to watch it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I end every podcast with a flash round. Okay. That has something to do with you. It's just quick off the top of your head. Okay. Some have been Buffalo, but this one's kind of related to what you do. Okay. Which we went over some of them, but all right. So just quick answers, and then I think I say mine too. Okay. Doodle coats, are they adorable or a nightmare?
It's 50-50.
No,
I have to pick one. Oh, they're adorable.
Shave downs in summer, helpful or no?
Helpful, yes.
Okay. Do you like to spray the dogs with cologne after grooming?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like creative color on dogs, yes or no? You said no.
I'm changing my answer to yes, I love it, but no, because I don't like to do it.
And people don't want to pay for it, you said. Because they don't understand the time it goes into it.
Yeah, and then when the color's not right, they don't want to pay for it. It's like, Do you follow Gabriel Fiat's Grooming, whatever, on Instagram? Yes,
or whatever?
I do follow him.
He does pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you personally, do you like AM or PM appointments?
AM.
Do you groom it with music or in silence?
It depends.
On the day?
On the day. Depends on the day.
I drive in silence sometimes.
Yeah.
Favorite breed versus least?
My favorite breed is the Golden Retriever. I love Goldens.
They're sweet.
Favorite, the Husky.
Clippers or scissors when grooming?
You need both, but clippers.
Coffee before or no?
Before.
Like your day of grooming?
Yeah, 100%.
What's your coffee order?
It's at my house. It is Folgers.
Okay.
Yeah, Folgers.
I love a good black coffee.
Yeah.
I love a good Folgers black coffee.
I put Italian creamer in it. Yeah. So
okay. You take your coffee seriously.
I do. I only didn't do Tim Hortons when I have to.
Dream celebrity client or their dog?
See, I've never thought about that. I can't even answer that. Dream celebrity client.
Like, is there a dog that you follow online? Like, some people have, like, famous dogs. Like, I follow this one, Winston. He's, like, a little wiener dog that reminds me of Carly. Like, is there, like, a famous dog that you follow that you would love to, like, get your hands on?
No.
Like, I see some people's brows, and I'm like, I would love to do their brows. Not because of them, but just, like, I would love to do your brows.
Oh, I know you would. They're, wild, right?
No, but they're, like, a beautiful brow. They're spiky in the front. They're thick. Like, I would love to do your brows.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But, I just don't. All dogs are created equal to me.
So you just will do any. Okay, biggest ick as a groomer. When they sneeze in your face, you said?
Yeah. Dogs 100%, they will sneeze on your face on purpose. Like, if they don't like their face being groomed,
really?
Like us groomers, we hold their chin, like their chin hair, to keep them still. And there's mainly Shih Tzus will do this. They'll just sneeze right in my face. Biggest ick.
I guess I was thinking more of, like, that the pet parent, like, did or didn't do. Like, so that's interesting that's how you went with it. That's funny.
No, I know. People are people.
Strollers or no? Do you think strollers are corny?
For dogs?
Yeah.
No, I have one for
I
dogs.
did too. And last one, birthday parties for dogs.
So, being a mother of human children, I say no to birthday parties.
I've never had a birthday party
for my personal dogs. Yeah. But if your dog is your baby, like a lot of people look at their dog like that's my child.
Mm-hmm.
Throw that shit.
Yeah, throw that.
I'm here for it all.
I've never had one for my dog, but Yeah. Yeah, they're cute.
I don't got the time for it. I never thought about doing a birthday party for my dog.
I never either. I've gotten her like a gift or like a little cake to take pictures. Last year I think I took her to this year I took her her birthday was in December, but I took her to that place on Allen that I did like a giveaway with. I think you might have been part of it too. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart on their name, but they have a really cute couch and like setup where you could put like
I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about. Bakery something.
Buffalo Bakery.
Okay, Buffalo Bakery.
Yeah, that was it, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, I am so glad I had you because I really wanted to know all of the answers to this. Like I wrote all these out, except for that one. I wrote all these out. I'm like, this is so, we just had so much to say, like I said, when we were together that other week. And I was like, and this is also educational for people watching. Like you shared a lot that they should do at home and what not to do and stuff like that. So thank you so much. I'm going to link all your stuff. And the next thing you have coming up is that big event, right?
Yep, that's the next thing I have coming up. But I want to say thank you so much for having me because it's rare I get to like sit down with another like woman, small business owner, and just like talk our shit.
Yeah.
And just, like, it's a good time. It's a fun time, but we're talking true stuff. So I really appreciate you for having me. It was a lot of fun, and you're wonderful. You're so lovely.
You're sweet.
Thank you. But yeah, next big event, November 15th. Our Bill's dog meet and